Hey guys, Planet Everything here, and today I'm going to be explaining why NASA is creating a moon base. Why would NASA ever be making a moon base? Well, it's a lot more cost effective. In order to get to the moon, it's not that easy, but it's a lot easier to make it to the moon and then, okay, so let me explain this. The Earth, let's say this is the Earth, this is the moon. So it's not that difficult to be able to get from the moon to another planet because there's not that massive gravitational pull that the Earth has an atmosphere. This planet does not have nearly as much of an atmosphere that we would have to penetrate to get out of it. The Earth, on the other hand, is quite difficult to exit. It's a lot of jet fuel that goes into, or not jet fuel, rocket fuel that goes into leaving the Earth's atmosphere. But if we have a lot of little spaceships, or a lot of large spaceships on the moon, and we have small spaceships, let's just say, for the sake of it, shuttle rockets between the Earth and the moon that take us to bigger rocket ships that are stored on the moon, then we can much more cost effectively get those huge spaceships off of the moon and to Mars, or, well, yeah, Mars. Mars is probably where they'd be going. Because we can reuse rockets now. It's established. We can reuse a lot of spaceships and rockets. But we don't need to be taking those gigantic rockets in and out of Earth's atmosphere every time we want to go through. We can just take we can just take those rockets out once, put them on the moon, and then take shuttle rockets to get there if we need to have people on them. And then those shuttle rockets are small. They're very small compared to the giant rockets that will be going on the actual moon. And they don't take up nearly as much jet fuel because they don't weigh as much. Because of that, it's a lot more cost effective for less, and a lot less gas would go into getting people from here to the moon to get onto a much heavier rocket that would then go to a place like Mars. The moon has frozen ice underneath the surface, and I think maybe on the surface, I don't really know, but we can drill, get that ice, get the hydrogen out of the water, and then make it into jet fuel. That jet fuel can also be used on all those missions, so we don't actually have to take fuel to those rockets if we make a moon base, because making a little moon base would essentially, the benefits of getting a moon base would be, one, it's more cost effective. There's more fuel on Mars to be able to leave Mars and get to another planet than there is, that we can access. And there is a lot, and it's also cost effective because it's extremely easy to leave the atmosphere of, or not easy, but a lot less difficult to leave the atmosphere of the moon to get to another planet than it is to get out of the atmosphere of Earth to get to another planet. On top of that, we could, in theory, I guess this isn't necessarily something that NASA's ever said, but we could totally build rockets on the moon, so we don't necessarily have to bring huge rockets up there. We could just bring them up with the people in smaller parts, but I don't know if that's something that would ever become a reality. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and also please share with your friends because, you know, sharing is caring.